The New York State Unified Court System is dedicated to maintaining a workforce that reflects the beautifully diverse mosaic of the people who live and work here.
The court system is a phenomenal opportunity. There are so many different types of job opportunities here in the court, whether you want to do law enforcement and be a court officer, whether you want to do back office in the clerk's offices, whether you're interested in IT. I mean, we have an enormous Department of Technology that you can work in. So there's so many opportunities here. And the pay scale is very good here in the court system. The benefits are good. I mean, as compared to the private sector, we're a very competitive employer.
Right now, we have a good mix. Now we see the younger generations, there's more women getting into technology and careers in computers. So we have a very good, very diverse, very representative workforce here.
Having someone who speaks the language can definitely help someone feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit less scared, a little less overwhelmed, which ultimately helps everybody.
I do think that it's important for people to see someone on the other side that looks like them, because I do understand what they're going through and I can help you out.
New York State is known for the opportunities it offers, from Niagara Falls to the northern Pennsylvania border to the easternmost point of Montauk, straight up to the Canadian border. Whether you like the fast pace of a busy city or are drawn to the more laid-back nature of a small town where everyone knows your name, a career with the New York State Unified Court System can take you there. The career options are many.
I love my job because it's never the same every day. It's always something different. You can come in one day and you're doing a murder trial. You can come in the next day, you're doing a trial in surrogate's court or an adoption. The next day, you could be doing a contested matrimonial. It's fascinating. It's never dull. And I absolutely love it.
My job is very satisfying at every level. I enjoy helping people, especially when people come into the judicial system. They're very scared. They're confused. And there's something about them when they see you speaking their own language and you are a friendly face, something familiar to them. They feel more relaxed.
The court system has offered an incredible career with a huge ability to learn and experience a lot of things with society and study a lot of cases and a lot of issues, and it has been incredibly rewarding. And I've found that overall the court system has been incredibly supportive and been able to help me maintain a career, and I'm incredibly appreciative of that. A lot of times, people would have no idea that I happened to be quadriplegic and was multitasking using my lower lip.
We in the Commissioner of Jurors Office, we make it possible for individuals who have a matter before the New York State courts to exercise their constitutional rights for a jury trial. We have the opportunity to meet our neighbors and individuals that live and reside in our county and really show them another side to our legal system. The side of our legal system that allows them as citizens of the United States to participate in our system of justice.
We are deeply proud of our employees' educational achievements. They range from GEDs to advanced degrees, and we appreciate what I like to call the lived expertise that allows our employees to serve the public with understanding and with compassion.
Being the first point of contact when someone comes into the courthouse, your first contact is pivotal, and it can shape the dynamic of how they conduct themselves, but that can also have an effect on the safety of everybody in the courtroom. You're setting up your colleagues for more of a success if you treat people with a little bit of compassion, a little bit of humility, no matter what they're here for.
I want people to understand that the court system is not just an avenue to bring people into custody or anything like that. The court system is here to help individuals who really desperately need it. Minorities, people of color, because some of the inner city communities have such a distrust for the justice system. We have a number of courts that it meets the needs of each individual that may come into our courtroom that really needs assistance. So we cover every population that walks into our court doors.
One of the things we do here in the library is we've created an Access to Justice Help Center. We started that in August of 2021, and we kind of serve as a place where unrepresented or self-represented litigants can come in and ask basic questions about court procedures, get assistance with procedures, get assistance with forms.
You definitely gotta have people skills. You gotta just know how to talk to people, You gotta know what kind of tone to talk to people in. Talk to them as if you're talking to your mother or father or brother, sister. So you need to have patience with people because this is their lives.
When people come to the courts, I feel that you have to have respect, dignity, and most of all, you have to show them professionalism. You have to show them that you're not there to get them. You're there to make sure everything you do is to help you. And the professionalism you show them, the respect you show them, it goes a long way because that's how I want to be treated.
I unexpectedly got an opportunity to work at the court system, and that changed the trajectory of my career. I stayed at the courts pursuing the career I did because of the rewarding nature of the work, the impact it has. It's not a regular IT job. What we do here affects people's lives directly, and in some cases, life or death.
Our work also safeguards against the influence of explicit and implicit bias in how decisions are made, promotes increased diversity in our judiciary and workforce, and strengthens our efforts to provide equal and meaningful justice for all New Yorkers.
Because when we think about diversity, diversity could be race, it could be religion, it could be ethnicity, it could be marital status. It could be occupation, it could be diversity of thought. And so again, I like people to think about diversity as something that's all-inclusive. When we think about a cross-section of our county or our jurisdiction, that means everyone.
The New York State Unified Court System was the first to establish an internal commission committed to LGBTQ fairness. The Richard C. Fela LGBTQ Commission works with LGBTQ advocacy groups, bar associations, and other community groups to raise awareness about LGBTQ issues and foster a more supportive environment.
I never have a job that I feel more appreciated, supported, celebrated. My accent is celebrated. They know because of me, they can communicate with the people in need in the court system.
The court system is stronger by having a diverse workforce. The ideas, the things that people bring to the table really strengthen us and help us to move forward.
Our New York State courts have worked hard to confront the impact of racial bias and discrimination within the court system. Our equal justice work will transform our institutional culture, and it intersects with other ongoing reform efforts to eradicate all forms of bias and discrimination, including age, race, creed, color, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, religion, national origin, disability, marital status, socioeconomic status, and more. I'm excited about what we are doing in the New York State courts. Aren't you? So join us. Promote the rule of law. Make a difference.